Well, in these ideologically perilous times, it turns out that some of the most daring truth tellers are sports commentators. You wouldn't have expected that, but it's turned out to be true. After the NBA announced it plans to paint Black Lives Matter on courts when they resume this year, former NFL player Marcellus Wiley did what almost no journalist has done in the past month. He directly criticized BLM. Watch.
I don't know how many people really look into the mission statement of Black Lives Matter, but I did. And when you look into it, there's a couple things that jump out to me. Being a father and a husband, that's my mission in life right now. How do I reconcile that, what I just told you, with this mission statement that says, quote, "We dismantle the patriarchal practice. We disrupt the Western prescribed nuclear family structure requirement. Children from single-parent homes versus two-parent homes. The children from the single-parent homes, this is in 1995, I was reading this. 5 times more likely to commit suicide. 6 times more likely to be in poverty. 9 times more likely to drop out of high school. 10 times more likely to abuse chemical substances. 14 times more likely to commit rape. 20 times more likely to end up in prison. And 32 times more likely to run away from home." I knew that. You know why I knew it? Because a lot of my friends didn't have family structures that were nuclear like mine, and they found themselves outside of their dreams and goals and aspirations.
Whoa, there's a brave man there. I wonder what the reaction was internally to that. Is anyone listening in professional sports? The NFL now plans, it says, to play the song "Lift Every Voice and Sing," a beautiful song, the so-called Black National Anthem before every game, along with the anthem that you're used to hearing. Nothing against the song, again, very pretty song. But does this mean we have separate anthems for separate races? Is that a good idea for the country or not? Jason Whitlock is a writer and partner at Outkick.com. He used to host with the man you just saw on Fox Sports, and we're happy to have him on tonight. Jason, thanks so much for coming on. So,
thank you, Doug.
You are an expert at explaining what's actually happening in professional sports. What do you think this is about, and is it a good idea, do you think?
I think it's really about a lack of leadership and just a failure of men to stand up and stand on the principles that they say they believe in. And so when I look at what the NFL is doing, this goes against every value that the NFL has built itself on. Professional sports have built themselves on a celebration of Americana and the ideals and values that best exemplify America. They built themselves on unity and unifying the country. If the NFL starts out its season with everyone standing for "Lift Every Voice and Sing," the Black National Anthem, and then virtually everyone on the field taking a knee when the Star Spangled Banner plays, I think it's going to be, if you remember the show Happy Days, the jump the shark moment when it's like, okay, Happy Days is over. The NFL will run off a nice fat chunk of its audience and will never be seen the same again because of the failure of leadership throughout the NFL. There's no way you can do any homework on Black Lives Matters and not see that it's a Marxist political organization. It's not about black death. It's not about black men. It is a political move. It's a communist political move. If for those people that stand on religious values, and this is where I say just the failure of men, I've seen many of these guys, they claim their Christianity and their religious beliefs. Do they understand Black Lives Matter? Communist Marxism is anti-religious. This is a historic failure of men and leadership. This is cowardice at its highest level. This is the NFL jumping the shark and saying we've quit being who we said we are. We're now something else because our money's on the line and we don't stand for the values we said we stood for.
In 1 minute, there is an NFL commissioner. Where is he?
Probably hiding under his desk with Troy Vincent, his assistant. We're talking about Roger Goodell.
Yeah.
These guys don't know what to do. And I don't want to just blame Roger Goodell and Troy Vincent. This is NFL ownership. All of them. Cowards. Not standing up for what they believe in. America has made them filthy rich and some of the most powerful people on the planet, and they're unwilling to defend the values they built their business on and the country that has enriched them incredibly. This, I mean, across the board, Tucker, politically, in the sports world, I'm looking at men fall out of cowardice. I'm looking at women fall out of cowardice. It's pervasive throughout this country.
That is exactly right. Jason Whitlock, congratulations on Outkick, by the way. That's very cool. Not just a writer,
Appreciate
but
it. Thank you, Tucker.
I hope you'll come back.